Your ability to be consistent is based on your ability to be efficient at something. And if you really think about it, whatever it is, whatever you're very consistent with, I'm 100% sure that it's because you've gotten really good at it and you are now really efficient at it. So if you don't get efficient at something, it's hard to be consistent because nobody wants to make a bunch of decisions every single day, fumble their way through the day. If you're not good at something, if you're not efficient at something, it tends to be much harder. So if something is really, really hard every single day, you can only do it for so long and then you don't do it anymore, which means you're not consistent with it. Let me talk you through this and help you understand from both a training and nutrition standpoint. From a training standpoint, your ability to be efficient leads to your ability to be consistent with your workout. Now let's think about it. If you go to the gym and you don't have a plan and you just fumble through a workout every single day, think of all the questions that you have to ask yourself. What time am I gonna go to the gym? Now I'm at the gym. What am I gonna do in the gym? Oh, I'm gonna do squats. Oh, all the squat racks are taken. Okay, maybe I won't do legs today. I'll do something else. All these questions that you just fumble through means you're not being very efficient. You don't know what you're doing. When you get there, you're just trying to piece stuff together, and that's very stressful. There's way too many questions you have to answer every single day. When you go through that 3, 4, 5 days a week, it's no wonder that after 2 weeks, you're like, I'm done making all these decisions. This is way too hard. And why is it way too hard? It's because you're not being efficient. If you go to the gym with a plan and you know, okay, I am doing legs today. I have 6 different leg exercises. The first leg exercise is barbell back squat, and we're doing 4 sets of 8 reps with a minute 30 rest. When you have all these questions answered beforehand, it's much more efficient, which leads you to be much more consistent with your workout schedule. I know what days I'm working out. When I go to the gym, I know what I'm doing in the gym. I know the exercises, I know the reps, I know the set. My hunch behind why a lot of people can't be consistent with working out is because they don't have a plan. So then they're just making a million different decisions every day, which is stressful, which is hard. You're wondering, am I even doing things that are gonna help me get to my goals? I don't know. And that makes you less motivated, makes you less consistent. Okay, so that's example number 1. Number 2, from a nutrition standpoint, similar idea. When you are not efficient with your meals, then you're not gonna be consistent with eating healthy or eating correctly for your goal. And let's think about it from how we need to eat. When you're just guessing with what you should be eating every single day to get you to your goal, you might guess correctly, you might guess incorrectly, but we don't really know. So that's a big stressor that you have. You're eating, whatever you think it is. Oh, I'm eating lean ground beef every single day because I see Ricky does that on Instagram, but I'm not really sure how much I'm supposed to eat, and I'm not really even sure if this is helping me or not. That's stressful. It'd be much better if you just knew exactly how many calories you need to eat per day. So understand that when you have more of a plan and you know how many calories and macros you need to eat, then that helps you be much more efficient, which causes you to be more consistent. I want you to think about this. A lot of us subconsciously already have this efficiency down. We're just doing it in a not proactive way for our body. We all have our go-to fast food restaurant that we go to. When you're in a pinch and you're at work and you're hungry and you don't have anything to eat, you order Jimmy John's, or you order Chipotle, or you order Chick-fil-A. You have your go-to restaurants that you always order from, and more times than not, I'm gonna bet that you order probably the same thing every single time. That is efficiency, and you've been very consistent with that. That's just not helping you get closer to your goal right now. So understand that we are already doing that in some capacity. We're just doing it in a way that's not actually helping us get to our goal. Once you realize that, it should be kind of like a light bulb moment, because the name of the game and the people that I see that get the best results that I work with, they've mastered this from a food standpoint. They are efficient with what they eat. They know these are what I like to eat. They know what proteins are going to help them get closer to their goal, what carbs, what fats. If they're going to consume alcohol, they know what alcohols they can have and what alcohols probably are not a good idea. They are very efficient with that, which allows them to be consistent on a weekly basis with that, which allows them to get really good results. But it all comes down to you having this structured plan in place